Hello. Competitors will set CMS configuration according to the requirements of the task, design CMS by modifying the template, and add functions in this training. Here's what competitors will do. First, creating and designing content page template. Then, creating and displaying loading animation. Please check what you are going to perform on this task. From now on, we will configure the template and design of the selected museum page. First, let's check the selected museum page. When adding the selected museum in the museum, it applies to the writing that selects the selected museum template. Select Museum's menu on the website and click on one of the links to the museum. Since the template is not applied yet, a blank page is shown. Next, we will code the template selected museum PHP file. To create template for selected museum page, open template selected museum PHP file that was created previously. The template selected museum PHP file is located in Kazan Museum Tour folder. If the file cannot be found, create a new one. Input code as shown on the screen, then save. Now we will write the codes to display the new posts connected to the museum. For the creation of this code, open front page PHP file as shown on the screen and copy the code of the news post part. Paste the code copied as shown on the screen into template selected museum PHP file. Revise the code, then save. Now select the museum's menu on the website and click on one of the links to the museum page where selected museum template is applied, and check if museum information and news are shown properly. Now to design selected museum page, open Style CSS file from the Kazan Museum Tour folder and input code as shown on the screen. Now let us add codes to add a background image to the page. Add style to div object with selected class as shown on the screen. Input code to use the additionally uploaded image on post as background image, then save. Refresh the selected museum page to check if the background image is displayed properly. Now input code in template selected museum PHP file to display footer, then refresh the website to check if footer is displayed properly. From now on, we will configure templates and designs for the default museum and news post pages. Select a link to museum page where the selected museum is unapplied. From the Museums menu, you can see the page has no design. Before making default museum template, change file name in order to prevent using page PHP and single PHP file, which are included in the blank slate template, the parent template of the Kazan Museum Tour.
각각의 파일명 앞에 언더바를 붙여 저장합니다.
Now, create singular PHP file in the Kazan Museum Tour template folder, and input code as shown on the screen. WordPress uses singular PHP file to display post if page PHP and single PHP file is unavailable. Refresh website to see if singular PHP is working properly. Now open Style CSS file in the Kazan Museum Tour folder and change singular PHP template design. First, input CSS code for banner image, as shown on the screen. Refresh website to see the result. Next, for content style, on the singular PHP page, change the CSS file as shown on the screen, then check the result. Next, we will create and design templates for the category page. For WordPress, category PHP file can be created and used in the template folder to display category page. First, create category PHP file in the Kazan Museum Tour folder and input code as shown on the screen. The code, which allows the use of banner image, is created and entered in category PHP file. And select and copy one of the provided images and paste it in the Images folder located under Kazan Museum Tour folder.
카테고리.jpg로 이름을 변경하도록 하겠습니다.
Refresh Seasonal Event One page located under Seasonal Events menu and check the result.
새로 고침해서 결과를 확인합니다.
Now, to display content on category page, input code into the category PHP file as shown on the screen. For some of the code, copy from front page PHP and paste it into category PHP file, then revise. After code revision, refresh website to see the result.
그래서 수정 결과를 확인합니다.
The category page uses already created CSS, so there is no need to add CSS code.
필요는 없습니다.
From now on, we will create the loading animation that displays animations whenever we read the page as required by the task.
만들겠습니다.
In order to create animation, input code into footer PHP as shown on the screen, and add code to style CSS file.
코드를 추가합니다.
Save code and refresh website to confirm whether the loading animation is being displayed.
것을 확인할 수 있습니다.
Now, add more CSS code as shown on the screen to add more effects on the animation, then check the result.
확인해 보겠습니다.
Now, add code to hide loading animation object and use JavaScript to display loading animation on web page excluding dashboard and sharp link, showing the page content afterward.
코드를 추가하겠습니다.
For JavaScript, use AJAX technology to display loading animation before displaying page content.
해주기 전에 로딩
If you load user's address through AJAX, the URL does not change in the address bar, but this can be solved by using history.pushState function of JavaScript.
자바스크립트의 history.push.state 함수를 사용했습니다.
Now, all codes are completed.
완성했습니다.
Open the website and click on all links to see if loading animation is working.
이동하는지 확인합니다.
This concludes CMS task.
모두 마쳤습니다.
Check again the key points of the task we've worked on in this training.
체크해보세요.
In this training, we have set up CMS configuration according to task requirements and revised template to design and add functions to CMS.
추가해보았습니다.
Thank you for your hard work.